Hey folks, how you doing out there today? Remo back. We are out on Highway Haulin 3, map 1 of 4. I was going to do a bit of a poll, but I came up with a name that really kind of liked, and it goes along with the next name that I'm going to pick for map 2, which is going to be the logging map. So, as you saw there, we're looking at Middlebrook County. First things first, I want to give a huge thanks to my 2 channel members that I just recently started a channel membership for anyone that wants to support me here on YouTube. And I require both of you, Old Tony 63 and the Artful Codger, to throw your mod.io username in the comments down below so I can hook you guys up with this map right now. I need you to do some testing so we can get this thing out to all the fine folks watching here to play. So, since this is all new, I don't have your mod.io names, but I need you guys to check this thing out. Now, super good news here. I have all the missions added in, you can see. I believe there is 31 or 32 missions. Bunch of recoveries. This mission right here is a truck delivery. We're actually doing a few truck deliveries in this one. A couple from this spot, a couple from another spot. You may have noticed a few bigger vehicles in the opener there, like the cats. Anyways, I've really tried to focus on a whole bunch of hauling. Not all the missions that are going to be on this map are going to be on this single map version. There's going to be a lot more that I've cut out that are going to be part of the region, so something to look forward to when I get that far. Now I have focused on, there are a whole bunch of craning missions, or when I set them up, the category they're called for the editor menu, they're living spaces or living assets, I can't remember. Regardless, they're the ones that you actually have to pick up with a crane. You have to unload into an area like we've done with cabins, those cars that are really hard to do in Bentwood. So there's a bunch of missions that we're doing that with. A lot of the recovery missions have cargo and trailers. I think there's 6 of them I've got in so far. Probably be a couple more in the region version. There are a bunch of repeatable tasks that are going to be some stock runs and things like that. I have added in a repeatable crafting task that is just kind of a little bit of running around to make some extra coin. I think in general, first of all, I'm going to start you at level 10. You're going to get about 60 grand. You're going to have a less than stellar truck, but you'll have a few bucks to upgrade. There are some easy picking tasks and some vehicles to be found around the map, so you should be able to get yourself up and going. Now, keep in mind, even the smaller trucks can work for you in this world, because in general, you're not getting into anything too crazy off-road. There are a bunch of high saddle trailers that are going to be coming. 6 windmill blades is one of the, or 2 tasks that you have to do. There's the boat that you're going to go around and haul over to the water and back it in like I typically do with that task. Bunch of kind of food and farm deliveries, just a whole variety of stuff. It should be fun to kind of cruise around, live in the world. I've tried to mix up all the unload points at different areas, not all going to the garage for recoveries, you know, stuff like that. There's a lot of the, actually I would say the majority of the houses and buildings and stuff you're going to see in some shape or form through most of the missions. I've tried to really space out the cargo so you're not always picking it up in the same area. It's going to be all over the map. There's actually a few spots that kind of repeat a bit of the cargo, so you have some quicker picks. Might make this map a little easy, but it'll make more sense when the second map, which is the logging map, that's what I'm starting next. This one is going to be really focused on logging, and sorry, by this one I mean the next map I'm going to be starting, because right now it's just going to be, hopefully by the end of the weekend I'll have done enough testing between me and channel members to have it kind of pick through any of the things I need to fix, and hopefully I can release it this weekend, which means up for approval on Monday. I doubt it'll get through right away. I've seen it though, and let's hope that the second build goes just as quick. This one, I was surprised how quickly it's all come together. Woof. See, even on nice paved roads you can just about upset yourself. Now I've been surprised how quick this map's come together, because it's been a lot of little details in these Highway Haulin maps, because they're really lived in. You don't have nearly as much forest. I really try to make all the little building areas and houses look a lot more lived in, and there's little things sitting around like wheelbarrows and hoses on the ground, and you'll even see people in spots, pets. Right now I'm just working and adding in sounds and some of the animals and stuff, like there's the flying birds and there's fish, and there are the wolves that kind of disappear, and there's ones that show up and disappear a little bit quicker than others. So I've been adding some of that stuff in now, and really going through a lot of the areas and just spending an extra 10 minutes on this house or this house, and throwing a few more little things in that you kind of do in stages to make it great. Really, I'm pretty excited to get this out to all of you all to play. I think it's going to keep you busy for quite a few hours, and it's not going to be for everyone. It is going to be a fairly straightforward map, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun for those that want to love the Highway Haulin ATS kind of feel, and give you a little more lived in feel. You can see right there's a little bit of a mission. There's actually cargo tied to that one too that will spawn in, and you're gonna have to crane it on and crane it off the truck. So really tried to listen to a lot of the suggestions and things that y'all want to see built into the maps, and I try to take screenshots, try to write it down, and work as much of it as I can. So really now let's kind of get this one tidied up, and we're going to be looking forward to a real logging and mining is going to kind of go with it focused map. It's going to be a lot of off-road. I'm going to have some road repairs, or at least the best I can do with what I've got. It's going to be about finding the right roads. There's going to be dead-end roads. It should just be a real fun logging, mining, focused map that's going to go well with this really lived-in starting map that's going to kind of be the main hub of the whole region. So, ideas, suggestions, any comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the support, guys. Talk to you again soon.